Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Chain Gang. My name is Jurgen Moors, and for those who looked before, we started our descent in the 7 world wonders of Web3. And the first world wonder that most of people who watched last episode know is smart contracts. Now remember smart contracts, and remember we are moving on the blockchain, and today we are coming up with the second world wonder of Web3, the DAOs, or the Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. It's comparable with an organization, but basically it is a community that is organized in a very decentralized way. It is governed by smart contracts and completely linked or enchained on a blockchain. So community, decentralized, blockchain, smart contracts, organization. That's what you should remember from a Decentralized Autonomous Organization, or a DAO. Now, they have the potential to revolutionize the way we look at traditional organizations. Now, there are some reasons for that. And one of them is disintermediation. Because you worked with smart contracts, this concept comes from smart contracts, you no longer need an intermediary person or intermediary institution like a bank or management, because all stakeholders are directly linked to this organization, and with smart contracts, it is organized the way it should be. Remember, smart contracts, blockchain, meaning it is also very transparent. If decisions are made according to a certain voting, it's very clear, it is written down again in a smart contract, it's very clear what decision was made and what should be done or what should be not done. And because also when there are certain actions, they are also put in the chain, it is very clear who is responsible for a certain action or who isn't. Global participation is possible. You're not linked to boundaries or to the borders, the physical borders that we know. No, everybody can participate, especially when we talk about open blockchains like Ethereum, when you have a DAO that is organized on the Ethereum blockchain. You can work with incentives. Especially in this case, we talk about tokens. But tokens, they are also another world wonder of Web3, and it is something that we will talk about in another episode coming in the future or in the near future. So I definitely urge you to look into that as well. But tokens are a way to incentivize people to distribute voting rights. And because also there, it is very clear in a smart contract, for instance, when you have 100 tokens in your possession, you can vote, and below that you cannot. If I'm a person with 98, meaning I'm not allowed to vote. But it's very clear when you're allowed to vote and when not. And last but not least, because it's an organization, because it's global, because it's on the blockchain, because there are no formal ways into going through management and other stuff like that, decisions when it comes to innovation are often a lot faster, it's a lot more agile. So what should you remember from a decentralized autonomous organization? Basically 3 things. It is linked to smart contracts and all the advantages that you know from smart contracts. It is linked to the blockchain and all the advantages of the blockchain. And last but not least, is also organized with tokens. But this is something we will discuss in the future. Thank you very much for watching this episode. We will definitely come to another one. See you then. Bye-bye for another episode of The Chain Gang.